Hi beautiful people, in today's video we are making two recipes made from the same ingredients: spiced rice drink and spiced rice porridge. To begin with, we wash and soak our rice overnight or for a couple of hours. So this is the next day. I'll just go ahead and take out the rice from the water. At this point, when you wrap it in between your hands, it may even begin to break. Okay, now once that is done, I have with me here some calabash, nutmeg, some cloves, negro pepper, dried pepper, and ginger. I'll just go ahead and clean my blender. Anytime I'm making any juice or any drink, I clean my blender with some lemon or lime or the peel of them, add some baking soda and just a little soap, and then I blend it together, which always leaves my blender smelling nice and good. So after rinsing it out, I'll add my rice and then I'll add in all the spices that I introduced to you. Then I'll add just a little water. Okay, whenever you are blending stuff like this, you need just a little water to move the blades of the blender. Then later you can add more water. If the water is more than the ingredient, it will not blend smoothly. Okay, so kindly note just enough water to blend for the first time. Then you can go ahead and dilute it after it is nicely blended. Even with this, I didn't get it all blended well, so I had to sieve it and blend the rest of the ingredients, blend it again until I got the most of it. If you have a powerful blender, you are likely not to see all these particles in there. Now, this is my fine strainer. Okay, it is very fine. It is looking yellow because I used it to sieve some turmeric milk. So that is how come it is like that. Turmeric stains a lot. If you use a lot of turmeric, it's likely to stain your stuff. So with a fine one, I after I sieved it, for the first time, I'm sieving it again the second time using my fine strainer. Okay, you can use a chiffon cloth to do the same thing, to achieve the same thing. So once that is done, I'll just add in some sugar, and then optionally you can also add in some vanilla extract. I did that. Okay, and then I mixed everything together nicely. The vanilla is just going to make it smell good and smell nice. And then you serve this over ice and you are good to go. Drink it on a very hot day. It is very refreshing. Now, what was left of the rice, I'll cover it with my cling film and let it sit again for a couple of hours or overnight. I let mine sit overnight so that it could just ferment a little. So this is the next morning. The water is settling on top and the rice at the bottom. So I'll just go ahead and pour out the water, and then I'll be boiling the water. I'm not going to throw out the water. I will boil it and mix the rest that is left nicely with my whisk. I always love to have some cinnamon sticks in my porridge if I have some available. So I added some to the water and then brought it to a boil. Note that this was the water we took out from the rice. After it had boiled nicely, I'll just go ahead and add my rice mix. Remember that this already had sugar in it because I used it when I was making the juice. I added some sugar. So there's already sugar in this. So if you don't have sugar in yours, if you are just making this as porridge, then you can add sugar after you are done serving, or you can add sugar at this point as well. and I didn't add salt. So at this point, I added in a little salt to balance the taste of the sugar. And once it boils over, it gets to the consistency that I like. I just turn off the fire. You can make yours lighter or thicker. Now our rice porridge is nicely done, and this is what we have. This is my first time doing this. Actually, I was, about to make some rice drink, and I'm like, okay, why not make a porridge out of it? And it came out so well. I decided to check out on it. I've not seen anyone do that yet. People may be doing that in their homes, but I've not seen a video of that. So I felt like, okay, why not share with my people? This is something that you can actually try. This is nice. It is very delicious, close to the popular millet porridge that we do in Ghana, because the only difference was rice instead of millets. Similar process and very easy to put together. I enjoyed it with some granules and some milk. And banga, we have a recipe that every now and then my family and I can enjoy. So I hope you give this a try. And it also went perfectly with some, some puff puff or broths that we did at home. Thank you so much for watching. Can you like, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on my social media platforms. Stay safe and blessed.